workout that we're doing, it's going to be 6 rounds, and we're gonna run for 4 minutes, and then we're gonna rest for a minute. If you guys did your 6-minute test, the max effort test, if you did it on the air runner, then I'll be able to personalize a targeted distance for each of the 4-minute intervals. The workout, it's 6 rounds, and it's 4 minutes of running, 1 minute of rest. We just got through explaining what the whole game plan is in this workout. In every workout, there needs to be something that I don't discuss. And the thing that I'm not sharing with them that I'm going to observe is, what are they doing during the 1 minute of recovery in between these intervals? So most athletes, they don't have a routine, a ritual in order to take advantage of the recovery. And it's because they don't respect it. Everybody's always focused about volume and intensity, but they're not looking at the recovery. What I'm interested here is, I want to know whether or not you know what to do during that 1 minute of rest. Are you getting control of your breath? Are you in a routine that is regular? Or are you chatting between you and your friend and talking about different things? Meaning, is it random? If it's random, it tells me you don't respect the recovery. You don't know what you're doing. And that's what I'm actually looking for in this workout. So I give them an objective, they think of the objective, but the hidden message in this workout is the 1 minute of rest in between the rounds. Do it in the warm-up. Practice landing on the ball of your foot like you're jumping rope. Keep coming. Nice, and walk. As soon as you slow down and stop, we'll walk back to the start. What I need you to do is you need to start getting fixated on the person in front of you. You need to be looking at Go Army, all right? Like, learn to look and control, right? Keep those eyes so you're looking down and forward. Chin needs to be parallel to the ground. If the chin goes up, your stride length, you're gonna start reaching. If it goes down, you're gonna break at the hips. So I would be looking somewhere right around in here. That's why it's nice to be behind. One of the things and a characteristic in a runner, on one of these air runners, is we listen for sound. And when the brain is unsure of when it's making contact, it's gonna make a loud sound. But through experience, the brain knows in repetition exactly when that foot strike makes contact, and it's silent. And if you come over and you listen to Rich, you can't even hear it. That means that the brain precisely knows when it makes contact.
I'm just thinking, no, I do that one after. Do a toes to bar, handstand, something like and then we lift, and then we do the deadlift bench, and then we break, and then we meet back up at the barn, and everybody's free for all, like mountain bike, or you can bike or whatever you want to do, left or not come. I was thinking hit those and then be good for the morning. Should we make it like an AMRAP of toes to bar and strict handstand, or like set rounds? Do a deficit, like 5 deficit strict handstand push-ups, 10 toes to bar, 10 rounds.
Okay.
What are you trying to show me?
Just my splits. I was like 1,020 every time until the last 2. It was a little bit faster.
Did you do it where you weren't looking at your pace? Or
No, I was looking. Those are good paces.
What did you have to hold on it? Per kilometer per
Speed?
hour? Yeah.
Like roughly is 15.9, 16.
Did you do the 6-minute test, or were you guesstimating?
Between you and me,
No, that looked horrible.
we're just gonna try it. I guesstimate. I told him, I asked him my paces, and we went and looked at the chart, which is on SugarWOD, which is super legit, which is part of the program of Mayhem Athlete. Anyway, if you look at the chart, I guesstimated, and I know I'd probably do a little bit better than this, so I cranked up my paces a little bit, about 1.1 mile on the air runner in the 6-minute time
Well,
cap.
you hit it, so it's probably about there.
Yeah. So I know I'm a little bit faster than that, but I haven't been running a whole lot, so thought it
You're a
was,
pretty strong runner, right?
yeah. I mean, I'm not like, oh my gosh, but
Like relative to the other skills, though.
if there's a running event, I'd try and definitely podium that event.
Get warmed up. From that, we'll go into the weightlifting. If anybody's seen the Bergener stuff, it's we'll get in like groups of 3 probably, and we'll have 10 minutes from an empty bar just to warm up to a snatch, take it down, back up to a clean and jerk, back to a snatch, back to a clean and jerk. And I think there's some squats in there. We'll see how that goes. A lot of heavy stuff. And then we'll hit the deadlift bench. I think it was from yesterday on Compete. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was like 21-15-9, rest, 21-15-9. We'll just pair up. The rest will be a 1-to-1. Then we'll break for lunch. We'll hit this pretty quick, knock it out. And then at the barn, run, probably won't run, mountain bike. If you want to just hit anything else at the barn, we have all those other machines if you don't want to hop on a mountain bike. But that'll be kind of the plan for the day. Good with that? And feel free if you don't want to do something to say, hey, I'm pretty beat up, so. Not you.
4.5-year plateau.
Is that all you guys are doing this morning?
Yes, it's afternoon now, Scott.
That's true. Session 1, I guess, before the
Session 1, yeah.
Geniuses have terrible handwriting, okay?
It's not.
That was terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not good.
What he's telling you is that it's bad enough to be
average.
bad handwriting, but not bad enough for you to be a genius.
It's average.
No,
You're
it's
not
below
average.
average.
You're not average.
It's below average.
You're a
handwriting.
well above average human being.
That's right.
And
It's
everything.
below average handwriting. It's like a D. It's a D.
Luke, how are your
I feel
handwriting?
like little Jake. I thought little Jake wrote that. I think Jake's son wrote that.
He's 20 months old. You might be able to write better than me.
I'm messing with it.
One's 21.59, but you get to scale it up since you're here. So 30, 20, 10. 30 deadlifts, 315 men, 225 ladies. Bench press 185, that's a 115. Sorry, the ladies there. 30, 30, 20, 20, 10. Deadlifts, you should all probably be able to go RX. It's something you're at least hitting 8 to 10 at a time plus. Similar for bench press. Huh? Hey, this is 30, 20, 10.
The top one's 21.59, the bottom one's 30.20.
That just doesn't seem right to do different.
It needs to be different because the time domain. Or else the second person gets hosed.
Why don't you do 21.15.9 and then 42
Because that's
30?
why don't you do that? Why don't you do it? Yeah. Why don't you do everything we've done today and then do that? No, that's
For part
that's,
2. Rachel, Emma, today, Haley, my brain doesn't work like this.
What is this for?
Next shift. Third desk. Nope.
Yeah, what about?
I gotta. I have to win the strain, Angelo. Never won it. I'm 17.1 right now. I can kill myself for 6 more hours. Watch this. This is right. Haley's gonna lose today.
All out the last 3 days.
Haley's gonna learn something about failure. It's okay.
Haley, how long is your strain game win streak in the barn?
It's a long time, and I'm still gonna win it. I'm just gonna do extra workouts. You know what? They complain about me doing more, but then they do this. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna win the strain," and they know what that does to me. So I'm just gonna beat myself into the ground. It's rest day tomorrow, anyway. Rest days don't count. But I still feel like I'm pretty high because I walk. But I'm just gonna beat myself in the ground after this. It's their fault.
How was that workout?
Jake, I need help. My chest is still burning. How do I make it stop?
It's not like weight for mine. I'm just like super light.
Was the bench worse than the
The bench was 10 times worse than the deadlift.
Wow. Like my dad.
Stretch, baby. Ski and a pec stretch.
A really good bencher, but that was very tough. I mean, the bench is good for me, but it's still like it hurt. It took us 20 minutes altogether.
You're not used to this kind of volume too.
Like 6 and 4, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, she slowed you down. It's okay.
Not saying I'm better than her, but I definitely went faster.
So
Scott, you got this?
Yep.
Today was a good day. You line up a couple good days, around you have a good life. Get it? You have to play that though. You have to bleep out the. You have to bleep out the. Around have a good life.
Always.
Always. All right, cool.